charting the Fendi F's for Christina's needlepoint bag. Okay, I have charted the F's, and now we can open up. I love this tissue paper. So cute. So cute. So just in case anyone is curious, so you can paint needlepoint canvas with like a brush and paints, or with paint pens, which is what I use. And you can either just, like, people who are artists will just like paint in general over the thing. So I actually, how many have I done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that's the end of that one. Now we'll go back down. And I need both hands, but I'll show you. I just am painting this just like that, gently. I mean, not this gently normally, but I don't want the bag to move around since I can't hold it. But that's all that's to it. So I just follow the chart that I did and put it onto the canvas.
And then Melissa was saying what she would do is she would start from the bottom stripe and work up. And she also said, another hot tip, she did this Pekingese stitch before she finished the canvas. Like, a lot of times you do that first because you don't want to catch things. She said it was not a big issue, but she would start either.
Morning, it's Friday, and me and Amy went down the witchy stitching rabbit hole and bought a Witchy Stitcher's book, which is called Witchy Stitching. And so we bought the book, which is incredible. I got the PDF version. Amy ordered the actual version. And I also got I've been looking for a Halloween stitch, and I found it. How cute is this? So I started it last night. Oh, also, there's new stickers from Sarah Hart's. Not now, I'm counting. So I actually started it while I was watching Masters of the Universe, and I'm using my beautiful fabric that I got at Sassy Jack's. It's Atomic Ranch. It's called Sweet William, and this is 14 count Aida. It's so soft. I love it. I figured I'd probably use about half of it, so I did a corner start. Hello. This is the first little group of the zombie corns that are in the shadows. So I started that last night. Amy is starting something. We'll have to see when she gets here. But I made us Halloween bags, matching Halloween bags. They both look like this. And I also made us Halloween floss drops with just cardstock that I got at Michael's. These are fun though because they're double-sided. So there's the colors. They're not my usual color palette, but it is Halloween. That's the colors for the candy corn. Okay, Amy just called. She located some black Aida for me, and I'm so excited. So, and then she's going to stop at her local Mexican place in Marion and get us bowls for lunch. So, what she's working on is Jimothy, or what she's going to start. So, if you're on social media at all, you know about Jimothy. And this is Witchy Stitcher's. Like, everybody's got patterns of him. Crochet, cross stitch, knit, sewing, quilting, all of it. So you get two options. You can do his name or the little hearts. But that's what she's starting. So she also found us black scissors to go with our Halloween bags. Okay, we are here, and Amy is Okay, first of all, here's where I am on my little zombie candy corns. Amy has started her Jimothy. She's starting the letters first. And then Peggy is here, and she's doing her September
cake stand.
Yes. And now she's got us on the cake stand thing because this woman, wait, she's stitching for seasons. And she has a ton of these themed cake stands and they're amazing. So we will be doing all the things. I just got to figure out which one I want to start with. Okay, when I got home, I whipped Peggy up a fall bag and a Christmas bag for her 2 projects. So that's what I've done. And I also made my lunch for tomorrow. And now I'm going to go stitch a bit. Howdy. It's Sunday. And I'm having a great day. I feel so good. There's nothing like being sick forever to make you know how good life is. I am watching Pride and Prejudice. I've done some of my zombie corn. It's not what it's called. My zombie candy corn is coming along. And I've cut out I've cut out 2 Christmas bags and 1 Halloween Christmas bag, but I've also cut out a gingerbread cookie that was on the sweatshirt that was so tattered. Like, it's just the worst. It was very peely and yada yada. So I just cut her out and threw the whole rest of the shirt away because it's very nappy. So I'm going to have to put her on something else. So that's 4 bags that I want to have finished to put into the shop. I mean, I'd like to today, but it's 2:30. I had a couple of appointments today. Well, I had a nail appointment and I had to run some errands. So I don't know if I'll get it done today because I also have some Etsy orders that are made to order that I have to get done. One of which is for someone who just bought Jetic Stitches Strawberry Mountain, which actually I should get. I love the strawberries. That's called, did I say Strawberry Mountain? I think I did. I love the strawberry motifs in it, but it has moths with the strawberries, which doesn't make sense to me. Which, not that it has to, because most of the things I do don't make sense. I just don't like it. But the moths are on the outside of the, like, pyramid. Anyway, I might stitch it myself. But this customer has just bought that pattern and I think kitted it up already, but she wants a strawberry stitchy bag to house it, so I'm gonna do that first, of course, because that's what I love. So I've just been going back and forth. I'll stitch one floss thread in the candy corn, and then I went and cut out the bags, and now I'm gonna go cut out the strawberry bag and sew it because I'm very excited. I'll show you. What cow, you ask? Can I bring it over here? Yes. So I'm watching me and Donnie both love Jane Eyre, but we have different versions. He watches the 1983 movie and the 2007 series. I watched the 2011 movie, so I'm going to watch the series now while I'm working on my cowl. And this is it. It's the Mystery Christmas Knit Along from Telly Bean Knits from last year, and I'm using Sprinkled Fibers kits for it. And I'm on the hot chocolate, so I'm going to see if I can't finish the hot chocolate while I'm watching this, and then we'll sew some more. I'm checking in. So I just finished. I did not stick to knitting. This is not what happened. I did 2 or 3 rows and then finished the orange part of my zombie candy corn, and then I came in because I had this idea. So I know I've shown it on the blog a couple of times, the big circus panel that I had, and I loved it so much because circus is very nostalgic for me. So I decided that I would make stitchy bags out of it. I had made a stitchy bag out of the top, like the top of the circus tent that had circus on it. So I was like, I'm just going to cut. If I love a fabric, I'm not just making whatever out of it. Like, I'm going to save it until I get inspired to make something that I really love, or one of my customers or followers sees it and they're in love, and so then they can decide what I make out of it. Like, I'm not just making shit out of it. So what I've done is I cut it into as many panels as possible. I don't even know how many it is yet. I also had the circus, this is the cabana stripes, and I only had enough to do 2, so I'm going to have to go tomorrow and get some more. But I did the trapeze artist with the Ferris wheel and the elephant with the lady. And they will all have the red and white cabana stripe with the yellow zipper. If I have enough zipper tape. I'm not sure if I do, but we'll see. I might have some fixed zippers in that same color. So the ones that I'll be making tomorrow after I get the fabric is the horse. This is a little bit of everything. You can see the lion and the bear. There's the clown, tiger, horse in the background. So that one's got a lot going on. This one is bottom of the giraffe. The top of the giraffe was in the first one I made with the top of the circus tent. Trapeze artist, or is she coming out of the cannon? Maybe. Bubbles, zebra, clown, another clown, and the seal. And this one is the panda and penguin. And there's a phonograph, there's a clown, popcorn. This one has the dogs and fox and a parrot. You can see the feet of the polar bear. The top of him was in the other one. And then this one has a close-up of a clown, a woman on a horse. There's the ringmaster, the bear, and a flamingo. So that would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is nice because that means I made 8 total. The first one I made sold. I just wasn't sure what I wanted to do with them, but now I am absolutely sure. And so I'll just finish them up tomorrow and then list them all so people can pick their favorite ones, whatever their favorite part of the circus was. So now I'm watching Gabby on YouTube. I watched Tatum, and I'm gonna go knit some more. I'm still hoping that I can get to the end of the hot chocolate. The only problem is I don't have another, that pink. Apparently that's my last one. There were 2 in the kit, and I don't remember. I mean, I'm sure I did because I kept them all together. I hate it when I pause something and don't work on it for a long time, and then I don't know what's going on. I don't think I have anything close to it in my mini skeins. So I guess I'm going to have to sub for something else. And that makes me sad because I want to do the candy stripes. I mean, I will do the candy stripes, but if there was another color, it's not really going to look like a peppermint. But whatever, it'll work. But I'm going to go work on that. So I have this much. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to finish this section with the pink. That's how little bit of the pink I have. I don't know. I might dig through, because is that part? I don't know. I'm going to dig through and look. It is now Sunday evening. It's 8:30 almost. So I just wanted to recap what I actually got done today. Well, this was yesterday. I saw this already. I got this stack of stitchy bags done. I did some cows. 2 Pac-Mans, one in black polka dot, one in white polka dot, and then the circus. So we had a very productive sewing day. I mean, yesterday was good, but today was great. I felt very inspired. I love the fabric, that circus fabric. panel. I've had it for over a year, and finally, like, knowing what I wanted to do with it was great. Okay, knit wise, I did indeed finish the hot chocolate section, and I did indeed run out of the yarn I was using. So the last 2 rows have stash yarn, which was super close to the original. It was sprinkled fibers from another kit that I had bought, but you can see it's like really close. So that was exciting because I had more than enough to do the thing. I got through clue, so the hot chocolate was clue 8 and I've started on clue 9. So that's exciting. And because I would like to get that finished before the new, also I'm burning up, before the new Halloween mystery cowl comes out, because I want to do that. Have I done, I've done the Halloween one every year and done the Christmas one 2 years. So I have 3 Halloween, well, that was great. 3 Halloween cowls, 2 Christmas cowls. So this will be the 3rd Christmas cowl. Because I think I mentioned that I finished the Halloween one last year on time. Something happened during the Christmas one. It was probably my Christmas sweater is what happened. So I made progress on my zombie candy corn today also. I had already finished the orange, so I came in with the black and finished the outline up top and filled in the shading on the eyes. So that is also exciting. I feel so productive this weekend. That is great. My car started doing something weird. The check engine light came on. That is not great, but hopefully it won't be anything crazy. I'm sure I'm not the only one that does this. I just want to like pretend like nothing's happening. Maybe it'll go away on its own. It never goes away on its own. So I think what I'll do is just stop at the auto parts place on my way to work tomorrow and let them put it on the little machiney thing and see what it says. Because the check engine light was on. It's like for the last couple days been going off and on, but it was on when I came home. So we'll just see if it's on tomorrow morning. I don't think it would register if it wasn't on. So I don't know. If it's on, then I'll definitely stop by and we'll see. I got the red yarn for the Very Hungry Caterpillar topper. So I'll work on that this week. I'm not going to work on it tonight. I just want to stitch tonight. Good morning. We definitely are wrapping up the vlog, but I did get a good amount done on my candy corn last night, so I was just going to show you right quick. I finished all of the whites. There's 3 different whites, but he for real looks like a zombie now, and I love him. I'll probably do his brains tonight at knit night. I'm so happy. So happy about him. And after I finish him, I'm starting the Satan's Marshmallows, which is arguably even funnier. Also, my Ulysses, they're in the mailbox. So, well, hopefully. Supposed to be in the mailbox. So I guess that'll be the first part of next week's vlog. Seeing how well it matches. But that sweater's at the shop. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up now. And I will see y'all in a few. Peace.